Embarking on a journey through history's vast river, we seek out ancient legends that resonate with our souls. Today, I invite you to explore the enigmatic world of the records of the grand historian and unveil the legendary tales of the Zhou Dynasty. In this brief excursion, I will bring to life the wisdom and courage of ancient heroes through vivid storytelling. If these stories pique your interest, I encourage you to further explore them. Your comments and suggestions on my video are highly welcome. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts. Thank you. Last time, we discussed how King Wu overthrew the Shang Dynasty to usher in the new era of the Zhou Dynasty. Now, let's dive into the ancestral origins and the roller coaster saga of the Zhou Dynasty. The Zhou Dynasty's progenitor, Hou Ji, was originally named Qi. Legend has it that his mother conceived him after stepping into a giant's footprint, leading to his miraculous birth. Considered an ominous sign, he was abandoned at birth. However, by some miracle, every passing carriage detoured around him, and birds kept him warm with their feathers when left on the ice. These extraordinary events led his family to bring him back and name him Qi. As a child, Qi was tall and brave, with ambitions akin to a giant. His favorite pastime was planting hemp and beans, which thrived under his care. As an adult, his agricultural skills flourished, selecting crops perfectly suited to the land, a practice soon emulated by the populace. Emperor Yao, impressed by his skills, appointed Qi as the Minister of Agriculture, benefiting the entire realm. Emperor Yao granted Qi the land of Tai, bestowing upon him the title Hou Ji and the Ji surname. Hou Ji's rise marked a period of virtuous rulers spanning several dynasties. In the 13th generation, Gugong relocated the nation to Mount Qi's foothills to evade the Di tribe's harassment, seeking peace and prosperity. Neighboring states, attracted by Gugong's benevolence, gravitated towards him. Gugong then established cities, divided territories, and created 5 official positions. His kindness was celebrated in songs by the people. After Gugong's demise, Jili ascended the throne, adhering to Gugong's principles of kindness and justice, earning the allegiance of the vassal states. Following Jili's death, his son Chang became the ruler, known as Shibua or King Wen. He inherited the legacy of Hou Ji and Gong Lu, adhering to the principles of Gugong and Jili, practicing benevolence, and respecting both the young and the old. Many sought refuge with Shibua. King Wen, during his approximate 50-year reign, might have expanded the I Ching's 8 trigrams into 64 during his imprisonment in Yoli. It is believed that he was ordained king that year, settling disputes between the states of Yu and Rui. 10 years later, he passed away, posthumously named King Wen. The calendar was revised, and Gugong was honored as King Tai, and Jili as King Ji, marking the auspicious beginning of their reign as kings. King Wen moved the capital from Mount Qi to Fengyi. The following year, he passed away, and his son Wu ascended the throne as King Wu. In his 11th year, King Wu launched a campaign against King Zhou of Shang, culminating in a fierce and decisive battle near the Shang capital of Chaoga in Mai. The battle ended with King Wu's victory. After King Wu's death, his son Song succeeded him as King Qing. Since King Qing was young at that time, Duke Zhou, his uncle, took on the responsibility of administering state affairs to stabilize the Zhou dynasty. Duke Zhou successfully quelled a rebellion led by his brothers, Guan Shu and Kai Shu, who conspired with Wu Gong. This led to the creation of the Great Speech, mandate of the Duke of Zhou, and other important decrees. King Qing, upon reaching maturity, received governance from Duke Zhou. King Qing, residing in Fengyi, commissioned Duke of Shao to build the city of Luoyi, fulfilling King Wu's wish. Duke of Shao carefully selected the site and placed the 9 tripods within the city. As King Qing neared death, fearing his son, Zhou, was unfit for the throne, he appointed the Duke of Shao and Duke Bai to assist Zhou, who ascended as King Kong. The throne then passed to King Kang's grandson, Zemin, who became King Mu. King Mu waged wars against the Chuanrong tribe, returning with 4 white wolves and 4 white deer, ushering in an era of peace. During King Mu's reign, some states were in discord. Ho of Fu reported this to King Mu, leading to the establishment of the 5 punishments, a comprehensive legal code consisting of over 3,000 articles, known as the Fu Xing. After a 55-year reign, King Mu was succeeded by King Yu, his 6th-generation descendant. In the 2nd year of King Yu's reign, earthquakes struck the regions around the capitals Feng and Hao, and along the Jing and Wei rivers. In the 3rd year, King Yu was besotted with his concubine Bao Si, who bore him a son, Bofu. Unhappy, Bao Si would only laugh when King Yu lit the beacon fires meant for signaling invasions, misleading the vassal lords. Over time, this eroded his credibility, and the lords stopped responding to the beacon calls. In response, Marquis Shen of the Shen state allied with the Chuanrong tribe and launched an attack on King Yu. Facing the crisis, King Yu lit the beacon fires to no avail, as no one came to his aid. He was eventually killed at the foot of Mount Li, and Bao Si was captured. The Zhou Dynasty's treasures were plundered. The vassal lords then rallied around King Yu's son Ejiu, crowning him King Ping. King Ping moved the capital east to Luoyi to escape the nomadic raids. During his reign, the Zhou royal family weakened while powerful states like Qi, Chu, Qin, and Jin rose, often dictating policy. In the 59th year, the state of Qin captured Yangqing and Fushu from Han, alarming western Zhou. Betraying Qin, they formed an alliance with other states and led an army from Mount Yixiu to attack Qin. Infuriated, King Zhao of Qin sent General Jiao to attack western Zhou. The Zhou ruler fled to Qin and surrendered, offering 36 cities and 30,000 people. Qin accepted and released the Zhou ruler back to his kingdom. King Nan of Zhou and his people fled eastward as Qin seized the 9 tripods and other valuables, relocating the Zhou ruler to Danhu. 7 years later, King Zhuangxiang of Qin conquered eastern Zhou, marking the end of the Zhou dynasty. Sima Qian, the author of Records of the Grand Historian, noted, "Scholars often say that the Zhou's conquest of Shang and establishment of their capital at Luoyi were not exactly as popularly believed. While King Wu had planned it and King Qing had Duke of Shao divine its location, placing the 9 tripods there, the Zhou still considered Feng and Hao as their capitals. It was only after the Chuanrong defeated King Yu that the capital moved to Luoyi. Regarding Duke Zhou buried at Bai, Bai is located southeast of Hao. Qin's conquest marked the end of the Zhou. Since the establishment of the Han Dynasty, over 90 years have passed. The emperor, while performing the Feng and Shan sacrifices at Mount Tai, would visit Hunan County during his eastern tours to seek descendants of the Zhou, granting them 30 li of land, known as the Zi of Zhou of the South. Our exploration of the Zhou dynasty's history concludes here, but the chapters of history never cease to turn. In the twilight of the Zhou, how did the Qin dynasty rise to become the master of this ancient land? Stay tuned for our next historical exploration. Interested viewers are encouraged to expand their knowledge further.